We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the San Francisco Giants. Interleague Baseball, next. Dereck Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats. And this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Striding in, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. To second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So stepping in, Niko Goodrum. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Daniel Norris gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. And you can see his home-road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Sliding into the box, Austin Slater. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Still no score. So That'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. Up next steps Christin Stewart. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Coming to the plate now, Romine. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Stewart on at first, nobody out. This one's down to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. The second for one. To belt for the twin killing.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in, Daniel Norris. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Now it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Two and 0 count.
Hey.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Now back, the center field.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Victor Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Well, it's about trying to limit the pitch count also. Only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Cameron Maybin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
This is an easy decision for him to drive for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 4 and the Giants nothing. Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you see there on your screen, his total places him third best on this Giant ball club. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. The 1-1. Norris is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Schoop is there. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Has a look, now the pitch. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
0-2, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Schoop has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, Niko Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Niko Goodrum.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Goodrum has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
One out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
At the plate now, Christin Stewart, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting the runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. One and one, here it is. And he misses 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here's the 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's running. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really did have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Logan Webb is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
62, Logan Webb.
Daniel Norris will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Count remains at 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers are out in front, 5-0. Stepping up now, Rob Brantly. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And next will be the pitcher, Logan Webb. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Slow grounder to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Giants will have to be content with just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 5 and the Giants 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. This is pulled into right, and again he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Now batting.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So now to the plate, Cameron Maybin. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Cabrera has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. In now, Niko Goodrum, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home locks him up for strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
0-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pence, a native Texan, has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Stewart will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Digging in and looking for more, Christin Stewart. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
High in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch is popped up. Brantly over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Daniel Norris.
Digging in once again, Daniel Norris. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the forced play will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Evan Longoria is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Line to the right side, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. 1 there on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher,
So base is empty now after the double play, and next to hit is the catcher, Rob Brantly. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Donovan Solano will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants leave one. They're down 5-1. Sean Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the right fielder, Maybin.
Stepping in now, Maybin. A ball and no strikes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope. That's inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Digging in, Niko Goodrum. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Tigers leave 1. They lead this one though, 5-1. Digging in, Wilmer Flores.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box, Austin Slater. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I think he was so jacked up he kept the hitting streak alive. He said, what the heck, I'm just going to keep running until someone tags me.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
You got a full count?
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So digging in now, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down here 5-1. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Slater has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 14.
So striding forward now, Christin Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Settling in now, Austin Romine. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Jeimer Candelario.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And not in time as the run scores. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Into the box now, Daniel Norris. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Tigers do get 1 on this RBI triple. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 6 and the Giants 1. Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Brantly.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Longoria.
So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down on 4 pitches. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
All set for the start of the inning, so the lineup flips over and digging in, Victor Reyes. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. In now, Cameron Maybin. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Maybin now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Down the first baseline. Now another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 6-1. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One home now to Crawford. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the box, Rob Brantly, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Buster Posey will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ball 1.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail 6-1. Jondo Gustave enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Gustave.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Niko Goodrum. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. Gustave, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Jonathan Schoop, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching, and he makes the throw to first. Schoop is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Christin Stewart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. To first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Tigers 6 and the Giants 1. Jose Cisnero, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
Now at the plate, Austin Slater. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Austin Slater.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Hunter Pence, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Last strike here for the Giants.
Nope.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Detroit took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Norris earns his 5th winner of the year. Dereck Rodriguez couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.